Hey, what's up? Welcome to Nistuff Nightly. It's a show of a bunch of topics that I want to talk about, but don't really have videos for, you know? So here's a few of today's episode's topics. Let's get started with I got some spooky stories, you know. There was this one time I didn't have my phone. Spooky, right? But there's more. It was charging, you know, somewhere in the other room, and I was on my iPad. So I texted my number, something important, like something I needed to write down for like a project or something. I put the iPad down and it fades to black, right? It fades to a black screen. And seconds later, I shit you not, it lights up again. And my own number responds, cool, man. The whole world melted away, you know? I was horrified. I went to the other room to check on my charging phone, and it too had the same message. It turns out I texted the wrong area code. Poor guy. Uh, Angular toy boxes, right? We got a lot of them going around. This is my comedy bit. What is this? It's got to save on materials, right? Like I've never taken. I've never taken one apart fully to see if it actually is less cardboard, but it's got to be. There has to be some reason. It can't just be aesthetic. It can't be. But it might be. Ooh, sorry about that. I got around 300 subs now. It's pretty cool, pretty respectable. It's been a crazy few months, you know. I've like always wanted to do some YouTube, but like never wanted to pigeonhole myself into like boring old reviews or like let's plays. Like I do want to let's play, but I don't want to do it the same exact way everybody else does. Like I don't know. I think that's my problem though, is I'm just going to plan forever and never actually do it. So you got to just do it and then you'll be happy you did it, you know? A little bit of a pep talk for everybody out there. If you want to do something, you do it. And if you don't do it, you'll never do it, right? I don't know. Anyway, but I hope I'm not making dumb stuff. I hope like it's pretty sweet. There's some good ones in here in this catalog that we've amassed over the past few months. I'm pretty happy with it, you know. It's fun. It makes me laugh. I get to engage with some like-minded weirdos. Is there anything better? No, I don't think so. Here's to 300 more, you know. Thank you. I find myself curling up on the couch a lot in between work, you know. Some would call it depression, but you know, I call it I call it comfy, you know. I think I think it's depression. Oh yeah, and by the way, my name is Nistuff. Lots of people call me Nistuff, and like it's fine, but I mean, let me backtrack, right? You can call me anything, no shade. If you call me Nistuff, it's fine. It's fine. It's a weird name. But it's knee stuff, like Knee, knee. Like you have a knee, or that person over there has two knees. That person has one knee. The traditional bending point of a leg. I'm not going to assume you guys have knees out there, but I mean, most humans, on average, have knees. It's knee. Knee is actually short for Nick. My nickname for Nick is Knee. Like the knights who say knee, knee, you know. But yeah, no big deal. If you want to keep calling me nice stuff, it's all chill. It's cool. It's good stuff. Thanks for engaging. Thanks for wanting to talk to me in general, or just hating me and being like, "Damn, that nice stuff guy's stupid," and I'm just like, "It's not me." It's not me. You didn't call me by my name. You tried, but you failed. Yeah, I don't know. Knee stuff. Knee stuff. Knee stuff. If you are going to say plural, the stuff that I have is knees stuff, you know, belongs to knee. I am knee. Hello, how are you? Knee stuff. All right, so I'm going to have a caller real quick. So our first caller is, software is required to connect to, no thank you. What the fuck, get out of here. First caller coming in. Okay. Yeah, they actually got someone who's like, I forget the guy, but he worked on, or maybe it's a girl, I don't know. They worked on Sonic, the game that everybody liked, right? The animation for that.
Generations?
I don't know if it was just, I don't know the names of them, but I know there was one game that everybody pretty much across the board liked, and there was like an animation in the beginning of that, and they hired the guy who did that animation to like work on the design for the new Sonic, the redesign for the Sonic.
Oh,
I heard that.
because
It could be a lie, but I read it
because
somewhere.
the only new ones in recent memory that I know that people liked was like Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, I believe, and the most recent one, which would be not Sonic Heroes, but the one where you can make your own
Mm.
character.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't that one.
Yeah, okay.
But it was fairly like the past 5 years it came out. But
It
yeah,
was probably Generations or Generations 2 then.
yeah, maybe. But moving on, we have another topic:
Okay.
Pokemon Mega Evolutions versus Giga Man.
Giga Giant Evolutions.
Yeah, Pokemon Mega Evolutions versus Gigamax or Gigantamax. What do you think?
I think it's Gigantamax. Okay,
Gigantic.
Mega Evolutions is fine. The Mega Evolutions is the one where you fuse with your Pokemon, right?
I don't think so. I think you have a stone and you just make it like crazy.
Hold on, let me just get it. Let me just look it up real fast because I'm getting my evolutions mixed up.
I think Ash fused with his frog once, but I don't think that's what I'm talking about. But maybe it is. I don't know.
It's a temporary transformation. Mega evolved Pokemon.
Like look up Mega Mewtwo. He's not
I'm
fused.
looking up just I'm just looking up Mega Evolutions as a whole, and
Okay,
like they're showing a Mega Blaziken.
please. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. These are the Mega Evolutions. Okay, yeah, no, these are fine.
Okay.
Uh, Gigantamax again. It's a cool concept in theory.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of laugh when I see a giant Jigglypuff in the background, though. Like,
Yeah.
again, their designs change a little bit, not to the extent that a Mega Evolution actually changes their designs.
Uh-huh.
Because like when you have like let's go from like Kangaskhan to Mega Kangaskhan, the baby actually comes out of the pouch and fights.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Mega Pinsir, his horns get more spiky. He gets like a more angry looking face, but then his wings open up. Like those are cool designs. Gigantamax. Again, there are design changes, and some of them are cool looking. I will agree to that. It's just that the whole getting huge part is just a little ridiculous to me. Like I said, I laugh because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's a whale, and it got even bigger.
That's a whale. How about what are your thoughts? We're going into Marvel now. How about your
Okay.
your thoughts on the MCU Spider Verse opening up? Not the Sony one. The fact that they're bringing back Toby and Garfield and all this shit, and Doc Ock apparently. What do you think?
Um, this announcement, they were actually bringing those actors back, or were they bringing those Spider-Man back? But it's focusing on the most current actor. What's his name? I'm forgetting
Yeah,
his name right
Tom
now.
Holland. Yeah, yeah. But
Tom Holland. Yeah.
it's one of those weird things because the vampire movie that's coming out with that weird guy.
Oh, are you talking about the guy who's like, I need plasma?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Morbius or something.
Yeah, Mobius. Yeah, Morbius.
Morbius, whoever. They have the Tobey Maguire suit in that movie, and that's in the MCU. That's like in
Yeah,
the yeah.
because he's too old to act the Spider-Man role now, I believe.
Yeah, but he could be like a washed up has been from another dimension, you know.
They did it with the ad. They did it with the cartoon. With
Yeah.
the
No, yeah, but I'm saying that like would you be slightly upset if they just did that wholesale in the MCU?
if they were able to tie in a way that it's like the Spider multiverse,
Yeah.
because there is a Spider multiverse,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't really have a problem with it. However, if they bring the focus back on like a weird Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I wouldn't like it because I didn't like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I watched them because I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
but I did not like him as Spider-Man.
Yeah, I get
Um,
you.
Andrew Garfield was a little bit better. Well, let me rephrase that. He was a lot better than Tobey Maguire, and he did catch the essence of Spider-Man. But Tom Holland, right now, I feel is the best Spider-Man that we've gotten,
It's true.
and he's a fantastic actor.
Mm-hmm.
I love him as Spider-Man. He's got the age. He's got the quips.
Mm-hmm.
He's perfect. He's even got the comedy of a high school Spider-Man. A lot of people seem to be that.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire was college Spider-Man.
Pretty, yeah.
Like Spider-Man 1, he was graduating high school.
Yeah.
And he was going into college, I believe.
I think so.
And so that Spider-Man didn't really match the Spider-Man that you got from the original cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Holland is the best one. As for, in my opinion, I'm not saying he flat out is. That's just in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. They get better every time.
As for the multiverse, though, it's an interesting idea. My only problem with that is we've gotten a lot of movies that are showing off the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Spider-Man animated, like the Spider-Man animated movie with, I believe, it's not Ultimate Spider-Man. What's his name? Miles.
Yeah.
That kind of introduced the multiverse a bit with that animated movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the only introduction we've gotten to it in terms of movies. All the comic people know about the multiverse.
Yeah.
I feel that if they jump into the multiverse with the next Spider-Man movie without some type of introduction to the multiverse, there might be some confusion.
Well, that's pretty much what WandaVision's going to be, right? And Doctor Strange, they're all going to go.
We don't know. Now, Doctor Strange Doctor Strange and Endgame did show us a little bit of the multiverse, as in, like, the other Thanos coming in, because the first Thanos died, and then the other Thanos came in from a different timeline. Now, that was a time thing. It was an alternate universe, but it was kind of like an introduction that, listen, there's some type of shenanigans that can be pulled.
Yeah, totally.
In this universe.
Mm-hmm.
As for the multiverse, though, the thing is, though, the multiverse needs to be explained because, like, if you read the multiverse of Spider-Man, you would realize, like, there's a Spider-Man from one universe that's just 1,000 spiders in a spider suit.
I know.
They're a hive mind.
I love that guy.
So if they don't, I mean, there's a spider pig.
Yeah.
Like if they don't explain that, like a lot of people are like, Miles Morales is the best Spider-Man. It's like, well, he actually exists along Tom Holland's Spider-Man, just in a different universe. Like they gotta explain this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People are gonna be somewhat lost as to what exactly is occurring. That's my worry.
Yeah, it's tough. I think if they do it for a self-contained movie and then plant the seed and then it ends by the end, maybe then 5 movies later we can have a big crossover where there's multiverses, but it does have to be baby steps, I think.
It does. Now, that being said, Marvel has the rights to all Marvel franchises except, I believe, Fantastic Four. They have the X-Men.
Yes.
They have X-Men. They got Deadpool as well.
I think they did buy the Fantastic Four back because there was that like sneak peek at the end of the last Spider-Man movie that was like, we're happy to show you what happens in Phase 4, and people were like, oh, and then they were like, they bought the rights back or whatever. I thought, I don't know.
If that's true, then I missed that. But all I know is that they've already stated that they want to start bringing in like the X-Men into the Avengers universe.
Mm-hmm. Also, if they do the Fantastic Four, they're like perfect to be a multiverse people, and also they would allow us to have the bag head Spider-Man. You know.
That's right.
That'd be so good.
He didn't have a costume ready, so they just gave him They gave him a suit that was too big and a paper bag.
Do you remember that fighting game that we used to play that had a bag head man?
That was Guilty Gear, Faust.
Faust, holy shit, that's crazy.
The doctor that had the bag over his head, yeah.
I love that.
Remember his special? He would throw the blanket over him and he'd just open a door in the middle of nowhere.
No, I don't. That sounds cool. So there ended up being like a lot more than I expected. So I'll split it up into separate segments in future Nistuff Nightlies. But for now, that's it. Goodbye.